right, y'all, so listen, y'all have been asking for the how we met video.
Yes.
So we are bringing it to you right now.
So if you want to know all the details on how we met, then stay tuned. So how we met. Babe, do you want to start?
Okay, sure.
Do you want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
All right, so about a year ago, we initially met unbeknownst at my cousin's event that she threw.
Okay, so just a little background. I met her cousin probably the beginning of 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kicked it off and became really cool friends, close friends. So yeah, that's just a little background as to why I was at her cousin's event.
Yeah. And it's really crazy because me and my cousin just got really close like a year prior to that. So I'm the reason why she moved to Atlanta, and the fact that they ended up meeting was like crazy, right?
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I didn't see her there, she didn't see me there.
Yeah.
But some type of way, which we will include this very crazy photo, we were there in the same space with each other.
Yeah.
So fast forward a couple weeks later, my cousin has a dinner party.
For her birthday.
Yeah, for her birthday, and it was very small, very intimate, and she and I were both there once again.
Yeah.
Very chill night, very relaxed, great conversation. So after the dinner, my cousin wanted to go to the strip club, so we're like, okay, let's do that. But before, we wanted to kind of pregame, right?
Yeah.
So we are at the dinner party. Like I said, she wanted to go to the strip club. And we're like, okay, let's pregame or whatever. And we wanted to kind of, you know. She hit up Kelsey and she was like, do you have any weed? She was like, yeah, just come by the house or whatever. We can just pregame over here.
Yeah.
Cool. So we all ended up at Kelsey's house that she shared with
an ex.
Yeah, with her ex. So completely just stranger vibes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we wasn't like, we didn't know each other.
We didn't know each other.
So needless to say, the night turned into us not going to the strip club. We ended up just chilling out on their balcony, smoking hookah, eating some good ass motherfucking watermelon. You know, I'm from the country, so that was like, yes, it was so good. And that was that. So
yeah,
we went on about our business. So fast forward to like I think the next couple of days, my cousin started posting pictures from the birthday dinner, and I ended up following her because she was tagged on the picture. She ended up following me back, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, so that was like July 2019. Okay,
yeah.
So the time frame is like, gotta give them a timeline.
Okay.
So we met for the well, okay, so at the event, apparently it was like in June.
Yeah.
And I think that Anissa probably like introduced us really briefly, but it wasn't one of those things where it was like, oh, you know, we're having a conversation. It was like, oh, this is my cousin, like, oh, hi, you know, kind of thing. Yeah. So I vaguely remember that. And then the dinner party.
Yeah.
You know.
It was just casual conversation.
Yeah, you know, and then also I didn't know that she was gay.
So I knew, okay, let me fast forward to that part. I knew she was gay because while we were at dinner, she mentioned that for one, she had a girlfriend, and then for two, I think she said, I knew she was seriously gay because she was like, yeah, I want to get married one day and have kids and all this. So I was like, okay. So I just put it in the back of my mind that she was gay. Like, I wasn't going to try her because she had a girlfriend. Like, I wasn't going to do that, but I knew she was gay.
So yeah, so then they all came back to my house and we had like a whole little vibe on my patio, and yeah, it was just like a cool vibe.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so after that, that's the part you were at. We followed each other on Instagram.
Yeah, and then just time went by.
Yeah, like literally she was in a situation.
Yeah, I was in a relationship.
I was in a situation. In an entanglement.
She was in a relationship.
In an entanglement.
Yo.
Yeah, but at that point it was already rocky.
Yeah.
So, but I was still claiming her as my girlfriend, I suppose.
Yeah, she was.
But yeah, so time went on. July, August, September, October, no, like months.
So I must have been talking to my cousin randomly this one particular time, and I just kind of like, I was trying to get the tea on Kelsey. Because I had, you know, we were following each other on Instagram, so I see her pictures all the time, like come in here and there, like them, whatever. So she wasn't like paying me no attention. So I was like, you know, I wonder if she's still with that girl or whatever. So I randomly like was talking to my cousin and I was like, yeah, how Kelsey doing? And she was like, she doing good. I was like, oh, she's still with that girl. And she was like, actually no, they broke up or whatever. She was like, but they still live together now. I was like, oh, okay. So I knew she was single. So that's what led me to slide in her DM, because I knew she was single. So I had already had a little scoopy scoop. Did my little research.
She did the inside scoop.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, past by like February, I was kind of like in a rocky space in my
February
relationship.
2020.
Yeah, like the end of February. And she like posted a picture, like she posted on her Instagram stories. And it was like a hot ass picture. We're gonna include that picture too.
Oh my god.
Yes, we're gonna throw the picture in there to let you know what made me slide in the DM. But yeah, so I slid in the DM and I was just like, let me take you out.
Yeah, so I post a picture and then I get this message from her. And
completely random. I've never talked to this
girl. She never messaged me ever. And then like, and we hadn't spoken until since you came over.
Yeah.
So
literally.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like when she came over we were like off to the corner. It was nothing. It was legit like chill, innocent, whatever. Nothing. This is my cousin's.
Yeah.
I mean my homegirl's cousin. Chill vibes, right?
I didn't even know she was gonna remember me, but I was like, whatever. She followed me back. Like
I had a moment because I had to go back and be like, now we follow each other for a reason. And I know, but it had been so long. Yeah. And we hadn't communicated. So she said, listen, the DM was bold. I love boldness. So she sent me a DM. She was like, let me take you out. And I was like, oh.
I was like, she is not gonna respond. I didn't know what to expect. I'm just like, fuck it, like, just
tell them the background of
okay. So I was at a work outing and they had like, it was like what do you call it, like a happy hour. Yeah. So I was back at a work happy hour and it was like unlimited drinks. So I had been drinking a little bit and I didn't know anybody. It was like my first day of the new job, and so I'm just, you know how you kind of like in your phone a little bit, and so that's how I saw the picture. So I had a little liquid courage too. So I was just like, let me take you out.
And I thought that was so bold, and so I was like, where are we going?
Yeah. And then I told her the place and she was like, I think she said when, and I was like, you free Saturday? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, text me. And I sent her my number and we text literally for like that night, and then didn't text anymore until Saturday. I honestly thought she was gonna stand me up, y'all, because literally we did not talk anymore until Saturday. And then like I remember some of the conversation the first night that we were texting. She was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be, because I think I was like, what are you doing? She was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go out. Like, this girl had another damn date.
I didn't say I was going on a date though. I just thought I
knew she was going on a date.
I wasn't,
because you was like they taking
no.
She was like,
you know what? That was that situation where I told you I almost got abducted. That was the people that I was going out with, but it got canceled because they like fell asleep.
Wow. So another story for another day.
Yeah, I have to
Kelsey
tell you,
almost got
abducted, y'all.
Right before she was gonna take my baby out. So I'm glad you didn't go.
But I went the second time. Remember I told you I went the second time?
Yeah.
And the vibes, the energy, I was like, oh fuck no, I gotta get the fuck out of here right now. I ain't never moved so fast in my life. When that second nigga rolled up, I was like, oh, I don't do niggas. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't do them. Gotta go. Gotta blast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I thought she was going on a date, but I guess she wasn't. But anyway, so Saturday comes around. I hit her up. I'm like, hey, you know, we still on for later? She was like, yeah, of course. I was like, cool. So I sent her where we were going.
But yeah, so we went on our first date at the Battery.
Yeah.
In Atlanta. And first we met up for sushi.
Yeah.
And
so I was like, what's your favorite food? She was like, sushi.
Yeah. So
I was like, all right, cool. So I found us a nice little sushi spot.
Yeah, it was good sushi there too.
Yeah.
And then after that, she took me to the cigar bar, which was really sexy. I was like, okay, something different.
You know,
cute.
You know, real smooth, you know.
So we went there and had some drinks, some really great conversation, smoked a cigar.
Yeah. It was her first time smoking a cigar, so we got to go in this little room to pick out the kind that you want. And the bar, I'm talking about, the vibes was just amazing. Like,
yeah,
everything was on point. So yeah, we just got into a really deep conversation, and everything was smooth.
After we left the cigar bar, we went back to her car and made out for an hour.
Legit, like an hour straight.
Yeah.
And she was being smooth though. She was like, "What you say to me?"
You know, you tell him.
She was like, "What you say? I know what you thinking."
Yeah, I could see in her eyes that she wanted to kiss me. And I'm, like I said, I like boldness. So I'm also very bold.
Yeah, she was like, I can, I know what you're thinking. And I'm like, what? And she was like, that you want to kiss me? And I'm like, yeah, actually I do. So.
And then I was like, do it.
And so yeah, so we literally from that moment kissed for like a whole hour.
Yeah.
Straight. So on our date, she made it very clear that she was not trying to date seriously. So I just was like, okay, like whatever. So I wasn't really trying to like be too pushy with her. I was just trying to like let everything kind of flow, because she had already kind of made it clear that she wasn't really trying to date seriously. But of course I was, so it's like, all right, we'll see. We'll see about that. After the date, the day was smooth.
It was.
We didn't talk again for like 4 months.
Okay, that's dramatic. We talk sporadically.
So she texts me here and there. Hey, how you doing? Dry. Nothing serious. Like, we didn't go any more dates. We didn't see each other. Because literally the week before, I think after the Corona hit.
Yeah.
So then we really didn't see each other. But also, again, I was still dealing with what I had going on. She still had a lot of stuff going on.
Oh my God, y'all.
Yeah.
I had...
We really wasn't in the right space.
We may do another video why we left our exes.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
And I could be messy on Facebook, so.
Yeah.
Payback is a bitch. No,
I ain't had no problem, so you know.
Yeah, mine was being messy on Facebook. But that's alright, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so we literally didn't talk like seriously, date anymore until like May.
So
like
February to May.
Yeah, so that big chunk.
Yeah.
And so she was also in the process of doing her schoolwork. She's getting her master's degree.
Yeah.
So she had a lot of work to catch up on. Because I remember asking her, like, okay, like when I'm gonna see you again? She was like, when I finish all my homework. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, how many classes you taking? She's
5.
like 15. I'm like, what?
No.
I'm never gonna see you, right?
I was taking 5 master's classes, so just like that was a lot. That was a heavy load. That was a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And me, if I procrastinate, and so I knew that if I wanted to go have a good time, then I needed to just get my work done, because I'll just put it off and it'll never get done and I'll fucking fail.
Yeah. So yeah.
So fast forward to May.
Yeah, so our second time hanging out, she came over to my house. We actually ordered Cheesecake Factory and watched this funny ass comedy. That's when I know
Cole
this when I
Netflix.
knew she was hilarious and goofy as fuck like me. Like, we were dying laughing off this damn comedy, right?
Y'all, Dion Cole on Netflix. Watch his stand-up. I swear to you, you will be in tears.
That shit was funny as
It's
fuck.
non-stop laugh from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
He's a genius. I never knew he was that funny.
Yeah, so then another week went by, then we hung out again.
And she cooked for me.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when I was like, she's my wife.
Yeah. But mind you, the whole time, like, this little gap, I'm hitting her. I didn't know she even liked me like that. I really liked her. Like, I was like,
no one would ever be able to know.
Yeah, because I had to play
She
it cool.
played it extremely cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe it was just a good vibe, but she's not really that interested.
What?
She kind of sort of likes me.
I was hitting you up, like, frequently.
It wasn't that frequent.
Well, when you text, you left me. I wasn't on double text. You left me on red.
I never left you on red.
I'm gonna pull up some examples.
First of all, my red receipts are not on, so I don't leave anyone on red.
She didn't respond back a lot of the time. So I was like, you know what? Honestly, this is what I said, though, to be honest. I was like, you know what?
Sorry,
I was like, I'm gonna leave it up to the universe. I was like, this is meant for us to be. It will be. If not, then oh well.
Yeah.
And apparently the universe was just trying to shift some stuff out the way so we could get it popping. But anyway, so the third date, when she came over to my house, I cooked some homemade shrimp pasta from scratch with the scratch sauce, you know.
From the heavens, okay?
And she really liked it.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, and then we did the nasty.
Oh my God!
That's what we did.
We did.
Yeah.
And that
it sealed the deal, baby.
Sealed the deal. It sealed the deal.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
So anyways.
Sorry, I was having flashes.
Oh my God. Oh my god. Yeah, because I had to quit playing, y'all. I had to let her know that I really wanted to be with her and stuff, and you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and then the same night she wanted to leave. She wanted to go back home. And then I was like, dang.
Please stay.
I was like, stay with me.
And I stayed.
Cause she was still like her and her ex still lived together, but they wasn't together.
Yeah.
So she was like still being respectful, whatever.
Well, okay. Okay, so I don't even want to get into that whole story though. No, that'll have to be a different video.
What's
that doesn't have anything to do with how we met. So
it doesn't.
They don't give a shit about exes.
No, they don't.
No.
But you were still being respectful.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess.
So you don't want to put that in there?
No.
Okay.
Really.
Alright.
Who cares?
Alright, so anyway. So yeah, she ended up staying the night with me. And we literally was just like glued to each other the whole night.
Yeah.
It was so nice and romantic.
Yeah.
And the next morning we woke up and we literally talked for like hours. Like
literally
hours.
the whole day.
Yeah. To like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
So the time we woke up in the morning to like 4 p.m. we literally was just conversation.
Yeah.
And just.
You remember back in like middle school and high school where you used to have that person that you talk on the phone for like
yeah.
Same vibe. Yeah. Same vibe. Yeah, and it was crazy because like, you know how you'll have like conversations with people and you'll say something and they'll just kind of like agree with you, or they're like, yeah, I do that too, and you're like, okay. But we would have conversations and she would say stuff that I already believed or that I already did myself, and like when she would just talk about it in conversation, I would be like, oh shit. Another little mark on my little, without her even realizing it.
Used to be like, you used to say something like, oh, this is confirmation. You used to say something, you're like, oh my god.
I used to get so many like little bits of confirmation just through conversation, or just like the little things she would do or say. Yeah,
it was like literally since then we have been glued to the hip and inseparable pretty much.
It's been so peaceful.
It's been so peaceful, y'all. Like this has been the best relationship I've ever been in, and like I always tell her, like it's the peace for me. Like just being able to like talk to someone, confide in them, you know, be silly, goofy. She's a foodie like me, so it's just like the vibes are always there. Like
she's my soulmate.
Yeah, so
got confirmation from that too.
Yes, I always used to ask like, how do you know? Because honestly, at one point I was like anti-marriage. I didn't want no more kids. It was like a lot, but it was just the people that I was with. I guess I just didn't see that with them. Yeah. And then with her, it's like I just see my whole future with her.
Me
so
too.
It's like, I always wonder, like, maybe something wrong with me. Like, how do you know, like, you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
And
it's crazy.
There's no question with her.
Literally months before, like, I think probably January 2020. January of this year, I was at work and I was like, you know, just talking with my coworkers, and I was like, how do you know when you want to marry someone?
Yeah.
And I was definitely not trying to marry the person I was with, but I was like, why am I randomly wondering that? And then here comes the answer. Yeah. You just know.
So when we show y'all this picture that we have to show you guys, it is crazy. Like,
so the picture, okay, let's put a time.
First of all, mind you, we didn't even know about this picture.
No,
So my cousin.
So we were at her house one day and her cousin randomly texted us and she was like, y'all, look at this. Yeah. From the event where we met each other in passing. Yeah. But I didn't, you know, before we knew each other. This is the picture.
That shit is crazy. Like, we're right next to each other. We did not know each other
at all. And I remember, like, when we posed for the picture, we had to like scrunch in.
Yeah, because they kept saying, y'all get closer so they can like fit everybody in. And I remember her just having her boobs like on my back.
And I remember in my head being like, oh my god, I got to put my boobs on this girl's back.
And I was like,
smush them.
I was like, ooh, ain't she cute? I was like,
and then I didn't even know she's cute.
We both thinking weird shit. Like,
yeah, that's so crazy. It is. So yeah, I like when she sent us that picture, I like threw my phone. I was like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, and we can find the video. Yeah. From her birthday party. Afterwards, we were just all like
hanging and stuff,
doing crazy stuff in the video. Me and her like right there.
Yeah. So yeah. So, anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So that's how we met.
That's how we met. We met because of the universe.
Yeah, and it's crazy because usually I'll meet people like via social media or like dating apps or something like that. This was the first time I actually met someone face to face. It was just destined. It was really just written in the stars.
It really was.
Like how everything just panned out. It was like, if this one happened, this one, you know, it was like.
Yeah. Because I met her cousin at the beginning of 2019. Like, I only just met her that year.
Yeah, so it's not like they had been best friends this whole time.
No, but I only just met her.
Okay, so tell the story from your perspective. Like, I told them how I was feeling. Let them know, like, how, like, from your perspective on the whole thing.
On the whole thing.
Yeah.
See, you have so much more backstory than me because I was just an innocent bystander. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow. So she was like, you know what? She's like.
Okay, so from my perspective, so everything else is the same, like the backstory. I mean, like, you know, the event or whatever. So, okay, so my whole interaction began when she sent me that DM. So she has more prior info, but so it was like this night, and I was supposed to go out with I had just started a new job, and I was supposed to go out with the two of my coworkers. And so I got, you know, all cute, whatever, and I was waiting for them, and they ended up like canceling. So I was so cute. So, you know, you take a little picture, whatever. You're about to go out. So I took a picture and posted it on my stories. And not even like 10 minutes later, I get a DM from this one talking about, let me take you out. And I was like, huh? I was like taken back. And so what I did initially, I went on your page because I was like, where do I know you from?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to remember where I knew her from, because we hadn't spoken since July, and it's February. So I was like, wait, I know.
Yeah.
And so then I was looking, I scrolled down your page, and then I saw a picture of you and Anissa, and I was like, oh, I was like, wait, is this Anissa's cousin? I could not remember.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I'm not
so you
lie.
remember my face at all?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't remember where.
Okay, did you saw me?
Because we only hung out one time that I could remember, you know? Yeah. So I could not remember where. But I was like, she's bold though, so yeah.
You thought I was cute?
Yeah.
Okay.
If she wasn't cute, I would have went on the date. Actually, no.
That's what it is.
Every day of my life. So yeah, I thought that was really bold, and I was flattered. So I was like, where are we going? I was. So I was like, where are we going? And she told me where we were gonna go. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, so I already knew. So let me tell y'all something. When you ask somebody out, you gotta already, even if you don't know the place, you just gotta say something. Because it's not like, oh, where you wanna go, or, you know.
I don't like that, where you wanna go.
No.
Or can I, don't even ask me. Well,
period.
It's irrelevant for you guys.
It's done now. But like, don't ask
you know.
shit, to be honest.
So we ended up going, and she's right, I wasn't texting a lot because I had a lot going on. There was very briefly, there was a lot of drama in my life pertaining to past people, and it was just a lot. It had just happened like early February. So, and because of my living situation, I didn't really care much about being respectful. It was more about peace in my home. So I just wanted peace.
Yeah. See how peace.
Just wanted peace. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, look, is you gonna chill if I, just chill. It was like one of those situations. So I was trying to like, just, you know.
I respect that. And I respect the honesty though. Like, she was always honest.
Yeah. And also like, okay, at that time in my life, like I really wasn't focused on being in a relationship because I had not just ended it with the crazy person, but I did. And then also I just realized like most of my 20s I was in a relationship, and so I was like, well, let me try this little dating thing out or whatever, you know, open myself up, because I'm a relatively closed person, even if it doesn't seem that way. So yeah, I was very like upfront. I was like, I'm not trying to date, I'm just trying to I mean, I'm not trying to be in a relationship, I'm just trying to date, you know, get to meet people, have fun.
That's literally what she said.
That's what I said. And that really was my intention in the beginning, but at the same time I was still open to like, you know, getting to know people. I wasn't gonna close myself
so
off.
What changed that for you?
Oh my god. Okay, so our first date, I was like, okay. Like, after our first date, I was like, wow, like, I honestly thought in my mind, like, I want to not save you for later.
She's trying to save me.
No, that's why I wasn't like texting you. That's why I wasn't like trying to like lure you in, because I was like, I'm not about to just be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, if it happens, yeah, but I was like, let me just get my life together. Yeah. Because it was a little bit chaotic.
I was happy that she did it, because I wasn't in a position to date her anyway. So, yeah. Everything.
It worked out for the best. It worked out for the best. But yeah, after that first date, I was like, wow, that was an amazing vibe. Like, wow. But, okay, so what sealed the deal for me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I think our second, I mean, it was just like a combination of things.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a combination of things. Like our conversations, like it was just so easy with you, like ridiculously easy. And I was just like, there's no way I'm gonna pass this up. I would be a fucking fool if I passed this up. What the fuck? But I thought it was so interesting how it was like, as soon as I stopped looking for a relationship and stopped looking to be with somebody, the perfect person just boop,
aww,
right in my lap. No effort. Like, that's wild to me.
So sweet, baby.
And we matched so perfectly.
Matched so perfect, like, it's really crazy. Like,
it is.
You know how sometimes you're like too much like a person and it almost seems like you're kind of like dating yourself. Like with us, it's kind of like that, but we're different.
We're still different. Like she loves Kevin Gates and I love Brandy. So just put that in perspective.
Like it's a lot of things that we don't have the same thing in common, but at the same time we know how to communicate that, and we know how to just mesh together. Like we mesh so well.
Yeah, she's my soulmate.
Yeah.
Oh, and then just a little bonus. So, okay, so it's so crazy because I remember us having conversations and being like, we've definitely been together in a previous life.
Yeah.
Like we both felt that way.
Yeah.
Because it's like I've known you forever.
Yeah. It definitely felt like the moment we clicked, it was like, this is what I have been searching for.
Yeah.
Like this whole time, it's like you complete me.
Yeah.
You never dated someone and just something just is missing. Like, even if you can't express it, it just don't make you feel whole. With her, it was like the missing puzzle piece. It was like click.
Yeah.
So.
Or like you date other people and you're like, oh, I can probably overlook this, or that's not a big deal. Don't do that.
Yeah. Don't settle, y'all.
Don't settle.
Even if it's perfect at first, or it seems like it's gonna work out and stuff. And I'm not saying that our relationship don't have rocky times, but it's just certain things that you know, like you're compromising and you shouldn't be, but you compromise anyway.
Yeah.
Don't
do it. It's not worth it.
Because it's gonna continue to like grow, and then other things will add on, and then eventually y'all just
don't work.
But so far she's been a blessing. My family love her, my daughter loves her. I of course love her and adore her, and I'm so happy to be doing life with her. And honestly, like when we made it official, we didn't know we wanted, because it was so fast. Like, I had never gotten a relationship that fast, so we were like, oh my god, are we moving too soon? Like what? But honestly, it isn't too soon when you know. It's like you know. So,
yeah. I don't believe in times anymore. I used to, but that's like a societal thing. That's not even like, who says what's too fast and too slow?
Yeah.
And who are you? Who's saying that?
Exactly. I think sometimes we take it slow out of fear.
Yeah.
Or out of, you know, what happened in a previous relationship and things like that. But when you move from your heart and you move from spirit, can't go wrong.
Yep.
So yeah, y'all, that is how we met.
That is how we met. That is how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah. So crazy.
Yeah. A universe love story.
I found her in this life.
Yeah. So that's why we always post this life and after, because that's exactly what it feels like. Like,
she's so cute.
You're so cute.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
But yeah, y'all, so give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's free, and that way you can stay in tune to all the videos that we upload in the future. And just being able to support us and being a family. So yeah, and if you are on Instagram with us, thank you so much for the support. We really love it.
Yeah.
And listen, we'll see you guys next video.